Those aren't my
Beverly
movies.
Hills Cop.
That's
He was
Eddie
fantastic.
Murphy.
What are you talking about?
That's not my movie.
Oh, you know what? No. Pootie Tang
Okay.
was great.
That's Chris Rock. Now you're just naming other black comedians. You're not even trying. You're not even trying.
He's great.
Tell you a little secret about
He was
Dwayne
great in
nobody knows.
Smurfs. He was wonderful in that.
Dwayne's got a tattoo right above his ass that says, "Come on."
I need to watch this movie.
You haven't seen Spider-Man Homecoming? I haven't seen the Falcon. Oh no, there isn't one. Sorry.
Josh, what have your fear? What are you afraid of?
Well, I was gonna go with flying, but I think I'll go with
girls over 12.
So have you seen the movies? Like, do you have to know all the movies? Is that
I've watched some of them.
Yeah.
You know, some of them.
any clunkers? Anything you like? You don't like?
You know, I'm finding they're good. There's some good ones.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you trying to get me to say, man?
Well, any clunk, anyone you
better than my movies. You know?
Well, that goes without saying. But anything.
Hey, you did a movie too.
I know. I did a lot of
your
bad
movie
movies.
went straight to audio.
Big
deal.
Come on, Jimmy.
This is a big story. All right, come on. Can you read?
This is really cool. Can I read?
Yeah, can you?
Can you host?
But how did you get into your first... by the way, do you live with your parents? Is that true?
Yes.
Now, is that common in India for older children to live with their parents?
It's fine to live with your parents because it's also common in India that we don't have to take appointments with our parents to meet for dinner. So.
Oh.
There's this movie coming out.
Yes.
Title undetermined at this point.
Chairman of the board.
Oh, all right. Do something with that, you freak.
I bet the board is spelled B-O-R-E-D.
There's nothing worse than a black nerd.
Except for a white shellless turtle.
Today I said Bobby looks like if some Asian kids peed in the snow, then they made a snowman out of that snow.
Yeah, but did I attack you? What did I say?
You always attack me, you little fuck. Don't try to on camera right now to try to
What did I say?
Oh wow! This is what he
say?
does. This is what he
I've
does.
heard it, so I believe you.
This is what he does. He's the worst.
I say that you don't look human. You look
I
like
was
Tim
gonna say
Burton
it.
drew you.
People might walk up to you occasionally, and they might want to just take a picture with you and say, congratulations, great work. With me, they want to debate. My life is harder.
Well, Stephen, here's what I want you to realize. A, you're lying. Nobody comes up to you. Okay? Stephen A. Smith does not have one fan. Not one. There's never been a request for a picture. There's never been a request for a debate. You are you're snap finger famous. That's the guy. What's the guy that's on what's the guy that's what's the guy that's on the thing? They're on the ESPN thing. That's what they do.
So there you were, playing table tennis in this underground car park, and what you did wowed him enough to say, please join our team.
Well, firstly, he'd invited me to see the club. Yeah. So I hadn't just turned up and he saw me across a crowded underground thing.
I'm not suggesting romance was involved.
Seeing people across a crowded area doesn't mean there's romance involved.
Typically, the expression, I saw him or her cross a crowded room infers romance.
It implies.
As used in the sentence, the shopkeeper obnunciated, I'm sorry, Rachel, but we only have that particular dress in a child size.
Saves on VAT, you'd know all about that, Jimmy.
Saves on VAT.
Well, the answer is Charlie Higson.
Was that an odd clue?
What he said? He said he was a 20 when he was 16. Was that an odd clue? Should we have not gone with that? He said it. He said it, and we both heard. And I said, well, we should go for him. And then you said...
You look so like Roger Federer.
to me, all I'm thinking is, why am I playing tennis?
It's the same goddamn thing. Play the same thing.
It is.
Oh, God.
You did try very hard, and you nearly got there. Just a little bit too thick. That's unnecessary. Niall, what do you say to that?
Fast one, New York State.
Your waistline's a little bit too thick.
Yes, madam.
Oh, nice batting back here. However,
Okay, thank you.
There is a psychiatric one.
Hey, get the beer, please, Jess. Let's go.
And you don't have a girlfriend.
Right.
But
Don't
you're
listen
not
to me.
allowed
I'm
to
not your
touch the
fucking
patients
dog, yeah?
with
You
the
look
memo,
more like a dog than I do.
Yeah, I find you a bit scary anyway.
All right.
Well, or maybe there's a non-violent way to solve the whole North Korea thing.
Good thinking.
They're
No,
asking
there's
for. Well, there might be. They're asking for what?
There's a non-violent way to solve the problem with the country that we hate, that hates us, has got weapons pointed at us? I don't think so.
No, you're right. Like Russia, for example, that big Russian war. There are things that there are approaches. You have to be strong about it, but there are approaches. There are economic benefits that we're giving them in order for them to stop developing their weapons. I mean, I heard recently they agreed to stop building nukes if American women agree to get their nails done at least twice a week. It's just something I read.
That's a good point. This guy writes so many jokes before the show, it's not even funny. It's unbelievable. He's got a pocket full of them. Yeah. They're good ones.
That's what that's.
I'm not saying they're not good. I'm just saying. I know. It was right there.
That's kind of what we do here, Dennis. A little comedy writing.
Oh boy. I'm not coming back. You know what? You're the guy in school that did all the homework and then asked if there was any more that needed to be done.
Yeah, you're right. That's a good point. And if you had tried a little comedy writing, maybe your show would still be on the air.
All right, it's back to you, Jim.
Ollie, don't let her go away. That's what. Does she have a response to that? Is she still there?
What's that?
Did the lady just leave?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. We should have kept that discussion.
She's back if you want her.
Yes.
She heard you.
Yes.
What'd you like to know?
I would like to know a response to what the gentleman said. The gentleman's a very effective spokesperson for the company, but obviously the people who live there are not satisfied with his explanation.
Right. So what do you want now?
Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that later.
Why don't you do that later, Jim? I think the lady expressed herself, and you're not here, you're there. Is there any question you'd like me to ask her?
No, I'll give you lessons on how to become a reporter later
I'll
on.
give you some lessons on how to be an editor, because I was your boss once.
Yeah, you were, and are no longer. How did that happen?
I think you're a good comedian. I think your lectures are boring. Let me ask you a question on the news.
Now, this is theater. I mean, it's obvious. How old are you?
35.
And you wear a bow tie.
Yeah, I do. I do.
So this is.
No, I know.
So this
You're
is
right.
theater.
No, let me just go. No, come on.
And
come
listen,
on.
I'm not suggesting that you're not a smart guy, because those are not easy to tie. But the thing is that the interesting thing that I have is you have a responsibility to the public discourse, and you fail
need to get a job at a journalism
miserably.
school, I think.
You need to go to one.
I have as much experience in the Congress as Jack Kennedy did when he sought the presidency.
Senator, I served with Jack Kennedy. I knew Jack Kennedy. Jack Kennedy was a friend of mine. Senator, you're no Jack Kennedy.
I've seen your new show where you sit in the hot tub. Your body ain't that good when you can just walk around without your shirt off. I
First
just
of
want
all,
you to know
if
that.
we're ever going to talk about bodies, I want you not to be the one to bring that conversation up. All right? If you don't get out of here shaped like a beanbag that got sat in.
Is Kumail Nanjiani's multiple colors? Yes. Every shade of your mom's lipstick. And her butthole.